All right. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Ice Queen? Called you Dawn. Who's Dawn? So what's happening, Stardust? So what's going on there, Socrates? How you all doing this morning? Hit that like button. Ooh, Dawn. Dawn, that's you. Is he just called? Is that his nickname for you or something? So what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? What's happening? So good morning. Hit that like button. That like button's down there on the left, please, people. Or it's on the right. Down on the corner to your right. Hit that button. Oh, your real name is Dawn. Okay. Well, good morning, Dawn. I'll still call you Ice Queen, though. If you message me and say it's okay to call you by your first name, I will. But I didn't know you wanted people to know your first name, so I'll just call you Ice Queen. So you know, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? So certainly hope everybody's having a good one. So there you go. Hey, let's just call her Ice Queen. I mean, if she were to direct message you and say it's okay to call her by her first name, that's one thing. But till she feels comfortable doing that, let's just call her by her synonym name. So we want her to stay around. So don't want to run people off now. So let me give a big top of the morning to everybody here in the United States. So hopefully everybody is doing good. Shout out to everybody else who's joining from around the world. I know Ice Queen is over in England. So where is everybody else at? So okay there, Ice Queen. So yeah, we'll talk about ray tracing. Apparently, that's AMD has hired ray tracing for. But we'll talk about it real quick. So, guess ray tracing is a whore. But really think about it. If they can give you, well, we'll talk about it in a minute. Hit that like button for me. All right, where's everybody from this morning? I know Mrs. Ice Queen is from England, or that's where she says she's from. So, so where are you from, Samuel? Are you stateside, or are you from somewhere else around the world? So oh, you're in New York and you're up already? Wow. Where in New York are you at? Bronx, Queens, Strong Island, also known as Staten Island. So you live in Blackpool, England. Okay. So we got New York, we got England. Sam was in Brooklyn. All righty. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Yeah, that where the Yankees play? No, they play in the Bronx, right? Yeah, the Bronx Bombers. So, wow, you're in Croatia. Well, hello, good morning from the United States. So, let's see here. Yeah, Croatia. Wow. Wow. So, no. Oh, you're originally from Queens. Okay. So Run DMC is from, right? Queens, right? So, so wow. Well, I mean, I like this. People from all around the world can just gather into one spot. And what brings us all together is we like playing video games. So um, let's see here. I would say is that Socrates. What do you like playing on the Xbox or the PlayStation, or do you the Switch, or do you have all three, or did you get a Pro or Xbox X? So apparently, Samuel, yeah, they did fall out. He still plays on Xbox, but he had a succession of about 5 videos, and it was some of the most entertaining videos I've seen. I'm serious. I mean, he could go on the road and just tell Joe he had me cracking up. He said that like he was talking about somebody had threatened him and said they're gonna knock him unconscious in front of his family or something like that. It was funny as hell. I can't find that exact video, but he was just talking about, it was funny. But yeah, there was a lot of people. Well, and understand how Zaire built his channel. You really try to understand that, Samuel. He built it on the whole console war and talking about the cloud and how Xbox was so much better. So a lot of people subbed to his channel, and then he had to come out and say, "Look, PlayStation is the place to be." And so when he did that, a lot of people got mad at him, and they were talking about, oh damn, I can't think of the name of it. Hold on, it'll come to me in a minute. So I just a PS4, okay. It'll come to me in a minute. The facial stuff, facial animations, and how they said you want that, and that you have to have studios that have that. And Xbox, they just got when they bought the studio Ninja Theory. When they bought Ninja Theory, Ninja does have a full motion capture studio. They do, but they're like the only really one that Xbox has. They've got other studios, but they don't render like that. So yeah, they said they were going to separate. I mean, that's what he was saying. Allegedly, they said they were going to separate his jaw from his body because he said another thing they told him to do. This was funny. They told him to watch the Discovery Channel or to watch a documentary. They asked him to watch a documentary on pirates so he could learn how to like Sea of Thieves. So I mean that's funny. I mean, when he was saying stuff like that, and he told them that he's the one that came up with the term "the Kraken is lacking." He actually came up with that term, and the guy got so mad at him for saying the Kraken is lacking. He threatened to render him unconscious in front of his family. That's what he said. So he just said he couldn't believe it, but it's funny. Yeah, but shout out to Next Gen. So yeah, it used to be Yugoslavia. I remember the what happened there was awful. Ethnic cleansing and stuff like that. So it was horrible. So so Samuel has all 3 consoles, okay. So well, what's happening? What do you all want to talk about this morning? What do you guys want to talk about before I go into the the thread that I have there? So Yeah, it was funny as hell. I mean, it's one of the funniest things I got. So, the Ice Queen, you want to talk about anything particular this morning, or it's afternoon where you are? So, so, so it's pretty funny. So, I mean, we could talk about the Xbox community imploding on itself. I mean, I watched a video with Muscle Bound Gamer talking about I can't remember which video it was, but basically there were two guys in his video comment section just getting murdered. I mean, one called himself Kane the Soul Reaver. It was something like that. And another guy called Mega Drive. And I mean, Mega Drive, I mean, they were taking them apart. Spider-Man sold 3.3 million. It actually has sold more than that. That is only a physical copy, I believe. They are counting the bundles, all the Spider-Man bundle, because those sold out. So I don't know how many. So the number is actually higher, and it's made over $220 million. So shout out to them. So shout out to everybody that went out and bought the game. I hadn't played the game in a week because I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So my skill set was off. I'm gonna play it again this morning just to keep the skill up. But yeah, Spider-Man so far for me is a really good game. I'm trying to do all the side missions before I do before I do anything else. You watched a video from Rated D about the fanboys. Yeah, now Rated D is a big ass fanboy too, but all right, that's all right. His videos recently, Rated D got exposed by Hard 8. Yeah, the real Hard 8 times he exposed Rated D. So just be careful. So when you listen to him, but yeah, I'm not saying that I know he's got way more subs than I do. And shout out, we picked up a couple more subs. We still got a few pews in the church to fill. So yeah. Why did my camera just go off? Oh, there we go. I don't know what's going on with the computer this morning. I had to work on those stealth kills when you go into the demon's lair. I did a few. Well, yeah, I used to have that down pretty good, but I haven't played that game in like a week and a half because I started playing Tomb Raider. Y'all know that. I was streaming Tomb Raider last weekend. And yeah, I had a little buzz going because I went tailgating yesterday. So it is what it is. So, but I will work on that, definitely. So yeah. I did a few stealth kills, but I finally I started getting the skill set back. I felt it coming back. You know, I was jumping off the walls and staying everywhere. I was fighting the way I'm still fighting like I'm supposed to be on the ground all the time. But I'll get back to it. No, this is not Mass Effect. I am going to play Mass Effect 2 today on Mixer. How many of you all are following me on Mixer who have Xboxes? Samuel, you said you have all three. Do you want let me see. My Mixer handle is Situated Spoon 26 Mixer, whatever that thing is. So I feel left out. Everybody knew Ice Queen Gaming's real name except me. So I'm not special. Speaking of Tomb Raider, does it seem like Laura character model look different from 2013? It actually she looks more like she did in 2013. The one that looked different was the one that was in native 4K. She just looked different. With that said, the young lady that plays her, she said this was probably her last time playing her. So, and again, I thought it was a good game. You know, I'm stuck on it right now, but I'm stuck in some kind of challenge tune. So I'm gonna have to go back. Man, Ferrari's got a new supercar. You know, I've never used Mixer. Well, that's fine. I'm trying to get some people to follow me on Mixer because I want to stream Mass Effect 2 and 3 on via Mixer, but nobody is follow. I mean, I played for 20 minutes and nobody logs in to follow. So you're thinking about getting an Xbox? Okay, yeah. Yeah, get the Xbox One S. Does the exact same thing. And all right, now how many of you all with Xboxes are gonna get I guess Hellfire is it next week? Yes, next week we're gonna get Forza 4. So I'll definitely be getting that Forza 4. So you enjoyed Rise, felt the rebuild. Yeah, I thought I liked this one more than Rise of Tomb Raider, but I still think the reboot, the original game, is the best game. So yeah, Don, I don't blame you. I mean, if you're gonna get an Xbox and an Xbox One S, the X does a little bit more. If you get a deal on the X, then yeah, go ahead and do it. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's not. If you can get it for $299, if you can get it for $299, then I suggest go ahead and getting the X. But if you can't get it for $299, I would just go ahead and get it for that. I would get the S. So you're not getting the Shadow of the Tomb Raider until it's cheap. You can get it at Redbox. You can rent it for 3 days for 7 nights, which I didn't even know. I didn't know it was at Redbox. I went to Redbox to rent the Jurassic Park movie, the one that just come out, Fallen Kingdom, but that movie was trash. It was straight trash. But I went and I'm like, oh, I didn't know they had the Tomb Raider game. It's 1080p on the. It looks good, Samuel. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, the Xbox One S is a good console, and don't let anybody tell you all differently. Yeah, I did. I thought it was got it. But you got to remember, I'm old, and I remember the original Jurassic Park. So, well, JP Loco, if it's worth it to her, then that's fine. I'm just simply saying, if you get one, and just understand what you're buying into. So, I mean, if it's $299, I recommend people get it if it's $300. But if it's all things are equal, the only thing it's doing differently is giving you a little better texture, and it gives you some different modes on some games. You get like a 1080p 60 mode, but it's not locked. I mean, we can go in on that too. So you hate renting games, you buy them all. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I got you, brother. I understand. I totally understand. So I totally understand. Yeah, I'm going by value. I'm a value guy. So like I said, when you're I can't walk into the store and buy anything I want, so I have to wait for stuff to go on sale. So I've been able to find value. So I do extreme couponing, which I thought was stupid at first, but I watched extreme couponing, and it was shockingly, somebody got $385 worth of groceries for $13. Okay, and so I started doing extreme couponing, and yeah, it does work. All these stores will match the lowest bidder. So, the Ryzen chip that I got right here I got it for about $136. So it is. I did well. So, well, what's up, Jack Knife? I didn't see you there, brother. So, well, I mean, JP Loco, you can rent the game just to see if you like the game. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I don't, but everybody's different. I don't really rent games either. I will just see if I like something. If I like it, I'll keep it. I'll go buy it. So, highly recommend Rare Replay and Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, that's a good game. Yeah, I've heard. And look, I like if you buy an Xbox now, you like on Game Pass, they got some good games on Game Pass. At least games that I didn't play. Okay, games I didn't play. They also have EA Access, which I think EA Access has all the EA games. It has a lot of them. So again, it's a service, and you have to understand if you go buy an Xbox, understanding that it's a service under Microsoft. If you understand that, you'll enjoy it more. You don't really have ownership of anything. And you don't have to buy a game. You can just use their their services. So you just use their services. So, okay, well, let's do AMD and ray tracing. So apparently AMD has hired ray tracing. So for Vega and Navi. So, and apparently Vega and Navi is the same thing, just different architecture. Shout out to, I can't remember who put that in the comment section a few days ago, but that's the truth, and that's what it is. But apparently it will work on both Vega and Navi. Now, I left a link in the description there. It's called Ray, I think they're called Ray something Rays or something like that. It's Radeon Rays. They're called Radeon Rays. So, So yeah, you do miss Halo. Maybe you should get the S. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play Halo, there you go. If you want to play some Halo. So but yeah, so it's called Radeon Rays, and so they've got ray tracing too. And he is a whore. He is playing both sides of the fence, but he getting paid. So it reminds me of that UPS tracking system when the same people sold the tracking system to UPS, that they sold it to FedEx as well, and they each got. I think UPS paid over 100 million for the tracking, and FedEx paid 121 million. So all they have to do is maintain the network. So, and UPS giving them all that money. So, yeah. So, but that's ray tracing. Everybody knows that's the lighting system, which looks phenomenal. But if they're going to have it on the Navi, there's a very good chance that the next generation of consoles will have some version of ray tracing on there. So, So, all right, so who went out, and we'll move on then. Does anybody have any questions about ray tracing? I don't see any in the chat. Okay, here's one. Oh, I thought Ray Tracy. No, it's not Ray Tracy. So, it is what it is. So if both Microsoft and Sony are using AMD's technology, when Microsoft uses it already. But my understanding of this is that the PlayStation is going to have Navi architecture in it, and the Xbox is just going to have Vega. So, but if it can do the same thing, if I'm wrong, this Vega and Navi do the exact same thing, right? So Vega, in theory, should be cheaper. So I think what's going to happen is that the Xbox will be cheaper than the PlayStation 5, but the PlayStation 5 will be more powerful. So that's what I'm hearing. So screw ray tracing. Kent for the win. Oh my goodness. Ken Tracy for the win. Okay. Yeah, AMD has tracing on there. Yep. Yep. It's called Radeon Rays, and it's their version of ray tracing. So you're gonna call your PS5 tech ray tracing. Okay, hey, call it what you want. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a PS5. So, just it is what it is. So, because to me, the PS4 that's out now is fine. So, yeah, the Telltale Games being closed down is a shock. And at first they said they were going. They said it's got 25 employees, but people got to understand those are just like the employees to maintain the building. All right, those are like they probably got they probably have 10 security guards, and because you got to have a certain amount of security guards, they've got their maintenance people on site, and they've got their the people that are they've got environmental services on site. That's it. So, yeah, I saw that Death Stranding trailer. Confusing as hell. Absolutely confusing as hell. So I don't have any idea what that game's about, and that's what Kojima's going for, and he's got it. So, yeah, that trailer is about 30 seconds long. So. Still no gameplay. No gameplay. So just more CGI trailer. Looks fantastic, though. It does look good. So on the PlayStation YouTube channel. I saw it on Yan Ye. I think he uploaded it. So, but yeah, it's out. If people want to watch it, it is out. So, all right, this PS Classic thing that's coming out. I went ahead and reserved one, but it's on Amazon. It's the #1 thing on Amazon. It is the #1 thing on Amazon. So, yeah, Young, he's got it in both Japanese and he has it in English. So, if anybody wants to watch it, it is on the PlayStation channel. It hit at 2 o'clock in the morning, like right at 2 a.m. That video was up. So you're getting the yeah, I am too. It's got to have some more games on it. I mean, that's all I can say. But having Final Fantasy VII, that's yeah, I'm up early. Yeah, well, generally Sick Humor does the PlayStation Plus podcast at between he'll start between 8:30 and 9:30. So yeah, I am up. So it's sold on Amazon for me. Yeah, it's the #1 thing on Amazon, apparently. Shout out to Matt's Gaming because he did a video on this already. So they're still you should I mean, you would get frustrated. Like, I'm telling you all this right now. If you all put any fruition to what the Xbox community says, you'll be ready to shoot yourself because the way they absorb information is totally stupid. I mean, totally. Here's why I'm buying mine. Let me make this clear. I'm buying mine as a collector's model. I'm not even going to open it. I'm just going to buy it because I did not have the ability financially. Shout out to my PayPal account and Ian Robertson. I did not have the ability financially to go buy that 500 million console. So I mean that was a collector's item too, but I couldn't get that, so I'm going to get this. And and I'm not going to open it. Now, if I want to play old PlayStation games, I will use PlayStation Plus or whatever it's called, their service. I'll use their Game Pass service. So you have the C64 Mini. They're silly. So my Xbox gamer tag is Situated Spoon 26. Situated Spoon 26. So, and like I said, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna play Spider-Man for a little bit, and then I'm gonna play Mass Effect 2. So, PS Now, yeah. I mean, if you really want to play, I'm talking about play the old games. I recommend the PS Now thing. I'm just buying the PlayStation thing mini for a collector's item. That's it. I mean, you know, and I may change my mind because I'm trying to buy a sound bar for my TV. I want a sound bar for my TV. I'm having to turn my TV up to you know, 35. And I want to keep about 25 and use the sound bar to amplify that sound. So, you know, what's up, Trey BK? So, do you have all the Infinity Stones? Nope. Nope. I got 2 more to get. Shout out to anybody that wants to donate. If anybody wants to give me a late birthday donation, that's fine. But all I need is I need something called a 1 terabyte card, and then I need something called RAM. So I mean, it don't have to be it has to be DDR4 RAM. That's what the motherboard is fitted for, and that's it. But everything else, I got all the other stones. I don't know if I have to get a fan because, as you can see, the Ryzen CPU comes with something called a Wraith cooler. But I don't know if I should go to like Best Buy today and get a fan. I mean, I don't know if I need one or not because I got the DG7, and I don't know if it comes with stock fans because I haven't opened it yet. And or if not, I can go get some LED fans. I can go get those today. So, but shout out to anybody that wants to donate to the church, and they just want me to go say, hey, look, use this for your 1 terabyte thing. That's fine. So it's not that big a deal. But I'm getting closer, brother. I'm getting closer. Oh, Ice Queen, happy early birthday to you. So I'm trying to get my cat. See my hand. So the cat is literally trying to climb up on me right now. So I did see the 4K rat on Metro. I'm buying Metro on the Pro. So I was going to buy that on the X. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Assassin's Creed for the Xbox. Assassin's Creed comes out in about another 2 weeks. So I'm getting that on the Xbox. So, and again, it's not that big a deal to me. I bought Origins. I bought Origins on the PlayStation. I do need to sign my Xbox up, though, for social media. I don't have any social media stuff on there. But happy early birthday to Ice Queen Gaming. So hopefully she doesn't. Hope if you go out, have a good time. If not, eat some fish and chips. And think about us over here stateside. So yeah, where the party at? Good one, good one. Yeah, that ray tracing on Metro looking good. So, but besides Ice Queen, is anybody else getting the classic PS Classic thing? So the 4K rat has a peculiar interest. That's fine. It's not for everybody. I totally get it. Shout out to Mark Camacho for sending me the other Metro games. I played them both and had a good time with them. So I'm getting this one. I'll get this one too. It's no big deal. Yeah, think of your stateside crew. Oh yeah. All right, so we'll move on here. You're gonna open what? Are you getting the mini? All right, is anybody sold out on Amazon? No, yeah, I went ahead and reserved it at GameStop. As soon as they announced it, I went to GameStop and I think I put $10 down. I put $10 down again yesterday. So I'm good. But as anybody else besides Ice Queen, are we the only ones getting it? And that's fine. So Yeah, the mini. I just have to see if they got to come out with some more games. I mean, that's unless you already have. Now there are. I'm lucky. There's a retro store here in town. There's a retro store with video gaming, so they do have a bunch of PS1 games. So I'm lucky there. I need to go up there this afternoon to see what they got. They back in the PS Mini. Cool, cool. So, but I want to play. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Xbox, man, they got to get Ubisoft to release some of their Splinter Cell games and stuff. I mean, somebody's got to get Ubisoft to release their games. So I hope Xbox can get Ubisoft to release, one or two Splinter Cells and the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six games. I'm talking about when the Rainbow Six games were fun, like Vegas and New Vegas and stuff like that. The Ghost Recon games, release those games. So, but yeah, we'll move on to the final topic here. Blackout on PlayStation Pro is, I wrote it down. Here we go. All right. The base Xbox is running at close to 800p. This is the base Xbox. So the Xbox One S, and its frame rate is 40 to 60. It rests pretty much in the 40s, the low 40s, and according to Digital Foundry, it's the Xbox One 1800p. For the most part, it does have dynamic 4K on it. It does have dynamic 4K. All right. So, but it rests between 40 and 60 FPS, mostly in the high 40s and low 50s. Now, this is the beta mode that everybody got for last week. Okay. The base PS4 or the PS4, whatever you want to call it, Slim, it's 1080p. It is in between 45 to 60 frames per second. It rests predominantly in the low 50s, high 40s, low 50s, mostly in the low 50s. The PlayStation Pro is 1800p, and it is the ideal pace to play because it sits in the high 50s into 60. It maintains 60 more than any other system. So PlayStation Pro, again, is the place to play. If you're going to get caught based on the beta, let me make this clear, based on the beta, if you're going to buy this game, again, I'm not going to buy the game because it doesn't have a campaign. But if you buy the game, then you go ahead and the best place to play this game is on the Pro, according to the beta. Now, the beta could change. So it is what it is. Yeah, hit that like button, people. Like Trey BK said, man, y'all are some lazy mofos. You put 200 hours into Blacklist and co-op. All right, damn. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying they can do something like that. The console war shit is over. I mean, you will not hear me really talking about that. I no longer pay attention to what the Xbox community really says. I mean, the ones that are real, that are actually playing their games, great. I'm here for them. But if they're on this fanboy stuff, ugh. Somebody put Call of Duty. Well, no matter. It's going to be one of the biggest selling games this year. And so I'm just giving you the numbers according to Digital Foundry. I left the link in the description there so you all can check it out yourselves. You wait till Black Friday. I think a lot of people are going to do that. But to me, Black Friday is going to be about Red Dead Redemption. But remember, it's going to be buy one, get one half off, okay? Or they'll have the games for $39.99. So your son wants it. Yeah. Again, it's going to be a big game. I mean, it doesn't need me. I didn't play World War II or whatever it was called, Call of Duty World War II. I didn't play that. It was still one of the biggest games of the year. So yeah. even need for battle royale modes to go and die. Yeah, they're getting old, and like I said, I don't mind H1Z1. That's fine for me. But PUBG's coming out. You know, PUBG will be out on the PlayStation here pretty soon. So now when PUBG comes out, how many of you are going to go buy PUBG just to rub it in the faces of the Xbox community? I mean, because I thought about doing that, but I got to not do that. So, yeah, I got to not do that. And I'm buying Battlefield 5. I'm buying I'm buying one for the Ash and Luca, and I'm buying one for myself. Those are the games I'm buying. So Assassin's Creed, Battlefield 5, and I don't know which one else. Red Dead, I guess, is coming out. So shout out to Jay Fonz. He's got me hyped on on that. So you good on PUBG? Ain't gonna get it. PUBG should stay on Xbox. All right. So I'm making your money. Damn, nobody's getting that. So going on, old dog. We'll get out of here and eat breakfast here shortly. Man, look at PUBG should stay on the Xbox, man. What's happening, everybody? So, you know, I mean, that's terrible. So we're not going to get PUBG, but you're thinking about getting PS. All right, if you get the Call of Duty game, if enough of us get the Call of Duty game, I'll get it. Okay, I can work an extra day and I'll get it. So is this 4K? No, that camera's 720p. I got that camera. Shout out to the finest. The finest, he donated about $40 to me, and I hooked up this camera just to let him know that I was a man of my word, because he sent me the money for the camera, and I wanted him to know that I got it and I hooked it up. So it's 720p though. I do not. That's all I can get. My computer that I have right now isn't capable of 4K. So, oh, it's just like ET. Oh, ET is the reason why Atari don't exist no more. That game was so bad. Oh my God. Oh man, y'all are silly. Your doctor asked for a stool sample, so you gave him your Xbox. Oh man, y'all are terrible. But Xbox isn't that bad. I understand what happened is that a lot of fanboys, they thought that the Xbox was going to be like this game-changing event, and it wasn't. So it is what it is. So, well, I'm stuck in this Ryzen box right now. It's tight on my crotch. So I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get out of the box here shortly because I'm hurt. But yeah. Oh well, thank you, old dog. Appreciate that, sir. So I appreciate that. So I didn't understand why didn't they just put that crappy game in 1080p 60 from the jump. If they didn't on the Xbox, because Xbox is really pushing 4K. I mean, even Digital Foundry said that about the Black Ops mode, because PlayStation, their games running, they'll run through temporal resolution. They'll run games on some type of reconstruction for the resolution and for their frame rates to be better. Whereas that, and again, it's like that on Titanfall. It's like that, or Titanfall 2, I should say. It's like that on the Mafia 3 game. It's just, you know. But Xbox is really pushing 4K, 4K, 4K. And Sony is pushing 4K through whatever, checkerboard rendering or something like that. But yeah, D's not. Yeah, I'm stuck in there. So, but I agree with you, Samuel. That to me, that game should all the games should be 1440p 60. And if you can do better graphics with textures and stuff like that, fine. That's really fine for me. So, but that's me. I mean, that's why I'm doing my PC. You can see I got the Ryzen CPU. I got the AMD 580 and possibly Sick Humor. Shout out to Sick Humor. He may possibly donate his 1060. So I may be having that. And I've got the other AMD chip that J-Dub City sent me as well. So, but I don't know if I got the right motherboard for that. So so look at all your friends on Xbox One. So you want to get me a PS4 where the best games are. Okay, well, look, I've got an Xbox One. You can follow me. I'm Situated Spoon 26. Because I'm going to be playing Mass Effect probably here pretty soon. They are not 60 frames. They're not 60 FPS. So, but do I think a lot of people in the Xbox community are jumping ship? Yeah, I saw some of those tweets. I mean, somebody put out some bitter tweets from the Xbox community dealing with Spider-Man when Spider-Man came out on the 7th, and people were just mad. I mean, I couldn't believe some of the tweets that I saw. People were like, I made the biggest mistake of my life buying this Xbox 3 years ago, and this stuff like that. So I can't play Spider-Man. So it was crazy. I mean, to the point where it's just kind of like, damn. So, yeah, you're right, man. Hit that like button, man. You are some lazy people. It's Sunday, though. We'll let it slide today. It is Sunday. But the like button is down there on your right, people. Don't cost nothing. Don't cost nothing but a click of the finger. So, but the reason why I brought up PUBG is because PUBG is officially listed in Korea on the PlayStation for rating. So it should be coming out here pretty soon. I'm actually surprised they didn't announce it at the Tokyo Gaming Show. Mm-hmm. So you hit the dislike button too. Yeah, I got one more. That's fine. I mean, I got 21 people here. It's early in the morning. So yeah. So blackout mode is better on the PS4 Pro beta. Let's make that clear. Beta. Why the church is so early? Well, because I may be doing the PlayStation Plus podcast, and I'm gonna be gaming this morning. I do want to get in an ample amount of gaming this morning. So I don't know. I mean, I'll jump on the Plus podcast for only about an hour because I do want to get some gaming in. So yeah. Does anybody have any questions though? Keep PUBG. Well, PUBG is also on PC. So PUBG is also on PC. So it's a bigger PC game than anything. Because if it's on PC, it can run 60 frames per second or higher, and it's running 30 on the console. And to me, Sony should go in there and at the bare minimum say, look, H1Z1 is free and it runs at 60 frames per second. Fortnite is free, it runs at 60. You all got to put this in 60. We don't care if it's only 720p. This is a shooter, so everybody's trying to have a good experience. So I have played Recore. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I think it's one of the best looking games on the Xbox. But yeah, I played Recore. I played Quantum Break. I mean, I played those games. I mean, it's not like those are bad games. They just did not get no support from that community. I mean, Hellfire, you had people saying that, well, PUBG, or not PUBG, you had people say Quantum Break should have had multiplayer on it. I mean, it's just they're that effing stupid, man. They just are. So Sony can't go around dictating that. Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they should at the bare minimum, say, look, we hope that you are willing to try to put the game to where these other ones are. They can suggest it. No, they can't dictate it. They can suggest it though. So D said that the next Xbox will be more powerful than PS5. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not. So I mean, that's what they want to believe. I don't think it matters at this point. I mean, people got to really understand that that doesn't matter. What matters is that they're talking about the next generation more because we've got games like Death Stranding coming. You guys have got games like The Last of Us Part 2 coming. I'm sorry, my goodness gracious. Days Gone is coming. All right. And shit fired. Ghost of Tsushima. So, you know, the fact is nobody knows how powerful that stuff's going to be. There are indications that they're going to have two different chipsets, okay? That's a strong, and that's the major indication that I've gotten from several people, is that one will have Navi-based technologies and one will have Vega. So they're going to both have Vega in there, but one will be more Vega and one will be more Vega with Navi, okay? My understanding of it is that the PlayStation will have more Vega. I'm sorry, the PlayStation will have Vega Navi, and Microsoft will have more Vega-based stuff. So again, it's all the same architecture, like the gentleman put in the comment section a couple of days ago. So I don't know what the differences are between Vega and Navi. So if they're both at the end of the day, they're going to both do the exact same thing. So it just matters on what ecosystem you want to be on. So yeah, and how many times has he been right? So that's a good point. So you just kind of look at the information, and I wouldn't put a whole lot into it. That's why I always say take it with a grain of salt. I say take it lightly, because there's no way to verify anything. AMD did come out. I'm talking about the company came out and said that they were helping Sony and Microsoft with their secret sauce. So that does verify what Lou Wafa was telling me, and that I told you, and Foxy Games has told you the same things. And Max Gaming is trying to, at the bare minimum, make educated guesses. So shout out to him for doing that. I hope they put a better cooling fan in the PS5. I'm sure they will. But I mean, I didn't realize there was this much interest in the PS5. I mean, you're talking about something that's, 30 months away. So you're talking about something that's 30 months away. Now, versus the games like the versus the PlayStation games that are, anywhere from 7 to 15 months away. So you hope they better put, yeah, they will. So, but D-Batch also said, D-Batch was one of the ones who said that the PlayStation community was going to abandon the PlayStation because the only reason they bought the PlayStation was for graphics. I mean, and 1080p. That's what they thought. That's what you guys are totally missing. Okay, is like they literally thought the only reason why the PlayStation sold more, and they still think this, okay? They still believe at the end of the day that the only reason the PlayStation sold more was because the games were 1080p. I mean, which to me is stupid because not all the games are 1080p. I mean, but I digress. I mean, that's what you guys got to ask yourself. So you're playing Sims 4 and you're going to play the Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do, honestly. It's almost 8:30, so I do want to get a good hour of Spider-Man in. So, PlayStation's got the bigger history of gaming. I agree 100%. I remember in 1996, that's when I got my PS1. And then I got a PS2. I did not get a PS3. I went from 360. I'm sorry. I traded in my PS2 at EB Games. That's what it was called. I had 10 games, and I still remember my in-store credit was $268.32. And I got the OG Xbox, and I got Knights of the Old Republic. I started playing Knights of the Old Republic at 4:30 in the afternoon, and I didn't put it down until midnight. I was hooked on that game. Hooked. Left work the next day at 3 o'clock and went back to EB Games and got the hint book. I picked up the hint book for Knights of the Old Republic, and that was it. Rest is history. So rest is history. So what's up, Jamal Adams? Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that what your next generation will not be about power. It's going to be about the ecosystem of games. So you're going to have Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. You're going to have The Last of Us Part 3. You're going to have, I mean, you're going to have all this. You're going to have another Spider-Man game, okay, through Insomniac. You're going to have all these games coming out. You're not going to have a Detroit Become Human Part 2, I'm pretty sure. You're going to have another God of War game. So it's just, what ecosystem do you want to be in? Or do you want to wait and see what Playground Games is doing and what Ninja Theory is doing? There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But the multi-plat games are going to run identical, okay? They're going to use, they're going to have x86 architecture. They'll both be roughly the same. You may have one game with, I'm talking about one game maybe, I'll just put it out, maybe 1800p locked at 60, and the other game will be 4K 60, but it won't be locked. They'll have a frame rate drop. Okay, but the frame rates will only drop, will drop to like 54, well, not even 54, they'll drop to like 58, they'll be 58 sometime, they'll be locked on the other one. So, but that it'll be stuff like that, but it won't be anything significant. You got to look at price when you jump, and then your base. Are people going to get rid of their PlayStations, their PS4s, and PS4 Pros to make that jump? We know the Xbox community is going to make the jump because they're desperate. Even the Xbox One X didn't save them, so now they're on to the next one. They're on to the next one. So it is what it is. They still call it EB Games. Yeah. See, GameStop in the United States bought out EB Games. There are no more EB Games. And that used to be, and when I was going, it was called Electronic Boutique. And before that, it was called Walden's. It's had like a bunch of different names. So, but I am gonna get on out of here. So, and really, I'm gonna play some PlayStation games. I gotta go to the store, and I'm gonna play some PlayStation games. So, but all right, then I gotta get some chips and salsa so I can watch some football. All right, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here. Peace.